For us tomorrow is so important to understand that we are in different competition, and it's so important to win the game, to be in a very good position on the table, and of course it's going to be tough because every single game is tough, but in this type of period our worst opponent are ourselves, and of course we need to compete not only with Redstar, if not with ourselves, to try to build our confidence and of course to be solid and performance in the way that we wanted to perform. Yeah, but no pressure for the team. They need to feel that freedom to play. I told you in the last few press conference, the most important is that the player feel freedom and performance, because happened that was against Watford, our first action, that we made a mistake. Of course, we were punished and we conceded, like was against Brighton. But that happened with this type of period arrive. The most important is understand that we need to give our best, be solid and be strong and be focused and concentrate, because when all these circumstances are against you, the most important is to be strong, and you need to spend more energy. And yes, we know very well that that situation is only about with the time, with games, being solid, trying to never give up, and of course be focused in work, in improve, and of course be all together, stay all together. The problem, the most important is like before I listened some of your colleague said the expectation changed after the final of the Champions League for this football club and for this group of players, of course, and that is why looks worse the situation. But of course the most important is to build our confidence again. We are considering a lot of goals, we are considering a lot of chances, and of course the results are not the result that we expect, and of course that is our objective, or principal objective is again to be a solid team, and of course start to performance in the way that we can performance. And of course, it's going to be so important about the result to have 3 points more in our side. But the most important that we are trying to find for tomorrow is to be solid, is to recover the good feelings, performance in the way that we can performance. But of course, on the end, the result is going to help in case to win.
Try to raise
yes,
confidence.
I am using to talk collective and individual. Yes. It's a different way to approach to a player in this type of situation. We were talking before, and I think you asked to Harry that this may be his worst period. No, that you say personal, if not collective. And for many of our players, it's the best time that they are in a tough period. That the people expect something, and we cannot deliver it from that expectation. We cannot match the expectation that we create, and that is new, and that is. I think it's a good opportunity to grow and be more mature on the future, and of course knowing that in football is so dynamic, and you need to always think in tomorrow, and of course it's going to be a great experience, and for sure we have the capacity and the quality to turn that negative run in the last few games that wasn't great, the result and the performance, but of course that is need time again to build our confidence. It means it's yes. I think when you are in a good period and when you are full confidence, everything is going well, and it's easy to play because you have the talent and the quality to play. When the tough moment arrive, always sometimes it's not easy to connect with your teammate, and always is more difficult to do things that before looks like were easy to do, and that is normally because it's the pressure, because it's the stress, because you are nervous, you want to arrive before and score, and maybe you believe that you need to run more when it's not like this, or we need to show that we are all together. We need to show that we are with the manager. We need to show that we care. And I want to run more. And sometimes maybe it's run less and not spend too much energy thinking. But for that it's so important sometimes the experience. And the experience, when you are living the experience, when you have experience, this type of situation, that is so important, the leadership inside to the pitch. But for many of our players, for I think 90 or 99% of our players, they were always in a good period, or in 5 years and a half, always was very positive all the period, and that is why it's a very new thing for us.
Do you literally mean they're running too much?
I am not worried. It's only that in this type of situation, sometimes you try, and sometimes it's not to only try. It's try, but with intelligence, and that is important, because in this type of situation that you want to score first than your opponent. If you concede a chance or you concede a goal, it's like every single action need to be successful, action, and that is normal. That the team, any team, not only us, any team feel this type of situation are tough. The only way to change that dynamic is to stay all together, stronger. Try from our responsibility to translate the calm and of course the belief and the faith that we have the quality to do what we need to do. That is football. I am not surprised. That is football. In the same way that people prize you, if you performance in the way that the people expect, it's normal. No. I am not surprised. Football is always about to win. Today and tomorrow. What happened yesterday, gone. And we apply this philosophy to us. You like a coaching staff, manager, you need to, to thinking that you need to win today and tomorrow. That is why sometimes we are too much ahead, and the people sometimes believe that, okay, come on, Gafa, you are thinking too much. Yes, I think too much ahead, because if I no win, I no surprise me, this rumor.
Okay.
No, I feel pain when we no score, when we no play well, when not only when we no concede. I think, of course, everyone make me to think, you were central back, played so much, so well, you were so tough central back, aggressive. No, I think. Look, the most important is the balance, and the balance today is not great on the team, but we are finding the way to provide the team the best balance, to start to performance in both way, with and without ball in the best way. No, when you look at the last two games, yes. After I seen Bayern Munich, yes, but again Bayern Munich we create a lot of chances. One of the best team on Europe. But of course, when the confidence drop to the floor, and of course Brighton, and what happened in Brighton in the first action, that we concede a goal and we lose the Hugo, I think it's normal. If you compare these last two games, maybe yes, but the team is, I think if you go back, I think the team was creating a lot of chances. Our offensive side, I think we were good normally in that in the previous season we make. So that is normal. That is natural period that when you suffer a defeat like we suffer, because one thing is when you are not good, and on the end 7-2 even by Munich, and you say okay, from first minute to 90 minutes you were so bad. But when you analyze the game and say the first half should be 3-1, 3-2 for us, and that is the problem. But after in the second half, how we concede in certain period of the game, that when we play well, that is tough, and of course affect your confidence and your trust, and then all that happened in Brighton that came so quick, the game. It's normal that we are in a period that we are fragile, but like any team, because Harry say in 5 years or 5 years and a half, the team made a lot of good things, and we put the standard so high. I think we are the only team in the last 4 years playing in Champions League, or I don't know if it's City or I don't know another. But when you see the history of Tottenham, and now that it's normal to have this type of press conference, always okay, come on. Champions League is normal, looks normal on Tottenham, but 5 years ago it wasn't normal. And that is and that period arrived. It is normal that we need to now to face different period, but the belief is there and the faith. Only we need to stay calm. But of course, like I said before, rumor are rumor, expectation are expectation, and it's normal that question like before, that we train too much, we are tired, or rumors that can appear from everywhere, but our answer is to laugh. Do you know, the most important thing, maybe we are distracted and we not talk, is our performance is not as good that we can do, or are not as good that we can deliver it. That is all the problem in this football club today, that our performance are not good, and of course that we need to improve. But on the end, it's on another side, all the rumor that happen in any club when you win. That doesn't mean that are true, and you need to care or pay attention about all these things that happen. But I understand this business. I understand. I am 47 or 48. Look, and why do you think that I don't have white? Because I don't pay attention in all this. Only pay attention that we need to improve our performance. And if we don't improve our performance, which is the result after? What is going to be the result? Always the same in football. Yes, we are thinking the same.
How much is it?
Yes, but the problems arrive. Look, we on Leicester 1-0, playing so well. Look what happened. No, VAR decision should be 2-0, and it's 1-0. Change the atmosphere of the game, and then we lose the game. Today we 3 points more. Maybe we are close to and change completely the perception of everyone. Or the action of that happened in this. But you need always some luck in all the game and in football too. And when it's against you, a 1 and 2 and 3, always is so important now to stay stronger. And then the experience, or when you see the different clubs. I remember Dortmund when it was on the bottom. Was with Klopp, and after Klopp win the Champions League with Liverpool, that period happened. Chelsea, United, different clubs around the world. River Plate in Argentina was on the bottom and go to the championship. River Plate, that now is winning everything. That happened. That type of period happened. But the most important is to stay calm and provide calm to the team. Because only is that you drop a little bit in your confidence, but it's so important to build our confidence as soon as possible. Our capacity must be important to stay strong with our principle, of course.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.